All right, Leo. So this will be a general collective tarot card reading for my Leo placement. So whatever comes out, take what resonate and leave out what does not resonate with you. Okay. And I'm taking them as they come out. So we got Archangel Michael reversed. We got Nightlife reversed. We got Puzzled reversed. And we got Thrills reversed. And then we got Exhausted at the top. Okay, Leo. This could be your energy, like I said, reverse if you have to. I feel like you have gained to be very tired of something or someone. Some of you guys, it may have burdened you to the point where burdened you, exhausted you to the point where you had to move. Whether you had to move house, whether you had to move or just move away from somebody or move out of an environment, but you felt like you wasn't protected. Some of you guys, maybe you felt like something didn't have your back, or you feel like I'm here. Okay, just take what resonate. I'm hearing some of you guys. Maybe you feel like you had to move jobs. Maybe you felt like where you was at in a situation with people, you feel like nobody had your back. Maybe you felt like you was the only one taking of everybody's slack at the workplace. Or you can say maybe you felt like people were against you in the workplace and you felt like nobody had your back. Or you just felt like the environment you were in the community where you lived, maybe you just felt like you just was not protected at all. Like some of you guys, maybe you felt like there was like this, I wouldn't say cursed, but maybe you felt like the longer you stayed in the environment, you just felt like it wasn't safe. And some of you guys, maybe curse could have crossed your mind. Maybe you felt like the longer you stay in a relationship with somebody, or the longer you stay at a job, or the longer you stay in a city or environment, whatever, right? You just felt like there was this dark cloud over you. Put it like that. And you had to remove yourself. Like I said, just take a resonate. Some of y'all had to actually move house. Some of y'all actually just moved the workplace. Some of y'all, it could be your family. Maybe you just stopped talking to your family. Maybe your family placed a lot of demands on you, or you just felt like I said, it's giving like you felt like something or someone or a group of people didn't have your back. You just felt like you was a dark cloud over you, no matter what, to the point where you just felt like it wasn't safe. Some of you guys even got to the point where you felt like spirit didn't have your back because you felt like there was a dark cloud following you, where you was in. And it got to the point where you may have even stopped doing the things that you used to do. Some of y'all stopped going out. If you used to go out, you stopped going out to the bar, you stopped going out to the club. Some of you guys, if you used to gamble, maybe you stopped gambling. Some of you guys, um, you stopped traveling for a little bit. The things that you thought that was once exciting in your life, I feel like you realize that it's not what it is that you thought it was. So you quit everything. And we got puzzled and we got thrills. Yeah, I feel like you quit everything. And some of you guys, you do overthink it. Even though you left a space or a group of people or an environment, some of y'all is everything. It's like you may question it, you may second guess the decision that you have made. Because I feel like at times you do think about going back to your old ways with that puzzle card right there, with the arrow. Maybe you want at times you're thinking about like, should I step out for a little bit, have a couple drinks? Should I gamble? Should I, get me a little scratch off or whatever? Should I go to the casino? Should I go to that concert? Should I go to that strip club? Should I go out with my old homies? You know, should I go party like I used to or something like that? But I feel like at times you do try to question yourself. This is turned into a personal reading. So some of y'all, this may be a personal reading for y'all. But I just feel like you have came to terms that it's just not exciting anymore. And you just don't want to make any more bad habits, any more bad decisions. You don't want to pick up no more beer. You don't want to pick up no more liquor. You don't want to smoke no more weed. You don't want to party out, waste your time. You don't want to party and waste your money anymore. You don't want to be around people that, you some of you guys, you just felt alone where you was at. No matter what environment you was in, with family, friends, a lover, or a job situation, or just even stepping out, right? Being around people, it made you feel like you didn't belong. Like I said, even at times you may feel you may overthink the decision that you have made by going back, but you just don't want to make no more bad habits, basically. After you just decided to let go of everything, you don't want to move backwards. You don't want to be slowed down even more, but it's like, Leo, you could be realizing that whatever lifestyle, I just got the chills, but whatever lifestyle that you was in, you realize it ain't it. It doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't excite you. You feel alone everywhere you go, even when you around people. And some of y'all, like I said, stated at the beginning, you felt like you was carrying everything on yourself, everything alone when you were around people. Like maybe people were demanding things from you, maybe because you were so used to giving yourself, maybe even love, support, money. It could be anything. Like you could be out with somebody and everybody look at you because you always the one buying the drinks. Like it could be something like that also. But I feel like you have realized that it has become very exhausting to you, to the point where you had to quit everything, cut everybody off. Some of y'all moved house. Some of y'all moved out of the city. Some of y'all moved across town, far away from everybody that drink, smoke, go out, waste their time on HOs, strip clubs. It's like things that just doesn't make you happy, you know. And I just feel like a lot of y'all got tired of living that lifestyle that just it doesn't do nothing for you. It doesn't fulfill you. It does. You feel like it's just a waste of time because you realize your life was going in a circle. Nothing was going nowhere, you know. But yeah, Leo, I feel like you just felt like you had a dark cloud over you everywhere you was at and nothing was getting better. So you just decided to like distance yourself from people in a certain lifestyle. But we're gonna see. Yeah, this looked like a personal reading for my Leo. So just take what resonates. We got money moves, and I'm gonna clarify with these cards also. We got unexpected blessings. Okay. And it's all because you let go of something in an environment or someone or all the above or just a group of people. But we got friends, and then we got playing a field. Yeah, you felt like your money wasn't being, some of you guys felt like you couldn't save up your money. Like I said, you felt like it was a dark cloud over your money, where you just felt like you wasn't getting nowhere. If anything, it's like you felt like you were just blowing money to the point where you ain't have nothing. But I'm just getting a lot of stagnation in regards of money, you know. And because you decided not to gamble anymore, you decided not to spend your money going out to strip clubs, bars, partying with friends, family members, whatever it is that you used to do with your money, travel a lot. Because you quit all of that, you got unexpected blessings coming in. That's why your money was stagnant, because you were still in some form of toxic lifestyle, some type of toxic environment, also, and toxic people that just wasn't doing it for you. But yeah, it's like the moment you let go of that lifestyle, that nightlife, or the life that some of y'all, you probably wasn't going out. Probably you just spending your money like all crazy on the wrong things. But at the end of the day, because you let it go, you got some unexpected blessings coming in. Some of you guys, you may make some new friends, because we got friends right here. Or Okay, I can see. I can read this two ways. So be careful. Okay, so so bear with me, because some of you guys, you may end up meeting new people after you get rid of all the toxic people, and that comes with their bad habits that you don't want to be part of no more. Now, if you're not meeting new people, you may have unexpected blessings in because you quit that lifestyle with those old people and those old habits. But you may have the same people you cut off or distant yourself from, they may try to come back. And that could be the reason why you may overthink about going back to your old life, because they may try to stop you. The same very people you decided to distance yourself from is the same very people that may try to come in and stop whatever spirit has going for you. So that could have been your delays in your progress moving forward in your life, is the people, because the people come with the bad habits. Yep, you will be stopped. You will be people, you will be tempted to go back to your old ways. So not only at the beginning it was in your mind about going back to your old ways, but once you even stop everything, you may have people tempt you to go back to your old ways. But spirit is saying it's time for you to stop that cycle, because some of you guys, your old friends, the people you distance yourself from, they still out here playing the field. They out here sleeping around, doing the things that you probably trying to get away from. So spirit is saying it's a bad idea, because I already told y'all that was what's stopping your progress moving forward. Your bad habits, your lifestyle, your bad habits in your lifestyle, and it's like now you get something in out of the blue because you decided to be on your own without these people. Here come the people with the bad habits trying to get you to go out again, trying to get you or trying to put you on some shorties if you a man, or even if you a woman. Leo, if you trying to change and your friends trying to bait you to go out with them after you have, got this big break, this blessing, or things start to, move forward in your life, when you see some progress, they will try to bait you to go out and go hang, go be all in other people face, like other men face or other women face or whatever. It's giving like, come on, let's go out. Let's have fun. Let's do this. Let's get on some shorties. Or even if this is a woman, like I said, your friends, your female friends, they could be saying this to you. Come on, let's go out. All the ninjas gonna be there with the money, da da da, this and that and a third. Or I don't know. Some of you guys, if you a woman, you may have some pick me friends, but you could be trying to distance yourself from that lifestyle, that in those bad habits where they're trying to will you back in. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, you will have some form of distractions around you. You will. Some of y'all don't even have the energy, the desire to even like sleep with anybody anymore. Some of you guys don't even like that's probably not even a thought no more. It's kind of like I wouldn't say you lost your spark. It's like you just don't find that exciting anymore. Like I said, like if you the type of person that'll go out and sleep around, whether you a man or a woman, like you lost that desire within you. Even if you feel like you had a sex addiction, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you an example. You may not even like feel that, like you don't even feel the need to even sleep around with somebody. Some of y'all are celibate, or you have became celibate, or you're trying to become celibate, but it's like somebody is trying to get you to revert back to your old ways and your old lifestyle, because that's what they used to. They used to you being around and tagging along with them. It's like people want you to follow them. Or maybe you used to be the leader and call people and be like, let's go out, let's hit this club up, let's go get on some honeys. But like I feel like you're not doing that anymore. It's like now, even if you was like the head honcho of the clique, they coming to you. You probably like, nah, that's not what I do anymore. I'm trying to detox. I'm trying to get right back right. I'm trying to get my money right. I'm trying to leave that alone. Like it's something like that. But I feel like people are trying to make you hop back into something that you're trying to get away from. Okay, what else? And I'm gonna clarify these also. So just know that you will be tempted by the devil. I'm hearing, Leo, you will be tempted by the devil. You will be tempted to go back to your old ways, your old lifestyle. You even sleep around. And some of y'all, it may not even be a clique of people that's trying to get you to come somewhere with them. It could be a lover. Some of you guys, it's a situationship you was in with somebody. Or maybe you had a bunch of options, but you trying to quit those options. You trying to get those options to get off you, like leave you alone. But maybe they trying to spark that, you know, that situation up again between the two of you. Some of y'all definitely trying to cut ties with a shorty, or if you a woman, you trying to cut ties with a man, even if you the same sex, right? Gender don't matter, right? In tarot, but I feel like you trying to let somebody know that you offer them. Like you don't want to be in a situationship anymore. You don't want to have ties with them anymore. I don't know if you're outwardly saying that to somebody or a group of people, but that's the energy that I'm getting that you're trying to do. You're trying to let go of the old you. But it's all about you being tempted by the devil, which is people, toxic habits, trauma bonded with people, sleeping around with people, like stuff like that. So it may get to the point, like I stated at the beginning, it may get to the point where you may have to move house, or you just have to just cut them off. Yep, told you. We got boundaries next. You're gonna have to set a boundary. Some of y'all, you may have to block people. And you know what's crazy about it? I just got the chills again. You know what's crazy about it? The people that's trying to get you to go back to your old self, they going through this. Their life is in chaos. Their life falling apart. So as long as you set a boundary with these people, or you block these people, or both, yes, they may be mad, but I feel like their life could be cursed. And that's why you felt like there was a slow moving progress, and it was slow moving in your life when it comes to your money. It's because you were around people that was cursed. They was going through their own battles. They was fighting their own battles. I'm hearing spiritual warfare. Yeah. And the more you clinged on to those toxic people and that lifestyle, those bad habits, you was getting it too. Whatever they was going through, it was affecting you and your finances, your stability. Yes, they may be mad because you set a boundary, you told them no, you don't do that no more. You can't, you ain't own that no more. But I feel like this is for your protection. This is for your protection. Look, this is for your protection. Yeah, these people, yeah, these are people that don't got nothing going on in their life. Nothing. No jobs. Maybe they don't have a career. Maybe they don't have a successful business. You know, even if they do, the more they hold on to those temptations in the background, eventually it's going to fall away. They may have something, like I said, a job, a career, a business, or opportunities in life. They may be thinking they up right now, but I'm telling you, once you remove your energy and allow them to do what they want to do with whoever they want to do it with, and just decide not to go there, everything is going to slowly fall apart, because you want to know why? It wasn't built on order structure at all. It wasn't. I just feel like the way they live in their life is like, how can I say it? These are people that probably lack, um I wouldn't say lack stability. Some of them do, if they don't have nothing going on, no motion. But I'm hearing the way they are going about their money. So if somebody start a job, right, and this is somebody that's not, when somebody start a business, right, I'll give you an example. If this is somebody that started a business and they don't, they as soon as they get the money from the business that they built, what they do, they go out with it. They blow it all up on females or men, drinking, smoking. I'm hearing these people lack discipline. That's what I want to say. They don't have, some of y'all, they probably don't even, they lack financial literacy for one, because they don't know how to manage their money. They lack money management for one. And for two, they lack discipline. So eventually, if they don't have those two in mind in their life, and no matter what it is, no matter what they got in motion, if they don't have those two, eventually things will start to crumble down. And some of you guys, if these people have nice careers and nice businesses, and you the one that didn't have anything going on, no motion like they had it, like I said, same thing applies. It may look like they got it now. It may look like they're doing better than you now, but even, as long as they don't have order and structure, and they don't have financial literacy, they're going to eventually fall. They're going to lose it all. And some of you guys, I feel like you really was the one that was keeping them afloat. That's probably why you felt exhausted around these people. That's why you felt like your money wasn't moving, because they were holding on to you. It was your energy that was making them win. But the minute you remove yourself from these people, here they come, chasing after you, trying to get you to come back. Some of these people know what they're doing. I'm hearing some of these people are not even your friends. They know what they're doing. Some of these people, their life is cursed, but they use other people's energy to keep them afloat, to keep their life running up and up again. So y'all be careful, because I feel like some people know what they're doing by holding on to you, and there are some people that really not aware, you know, but they still slowing you down because they don't got nothing going on. Because I'm getting 50-50. Some of y'all friends got it going on. They got some motion, but they using your energy to keep afloat, to stay, to get things running up again. The rest of you guys, you may have some bum friends that don't got no life, that's going in toxic, repetitive cycles, making bad decisions, bad habits. They lack money management. You know what I'm saying? Just blowing it on nothing, not investing. Like, some of y'all are dealing with these type of people, or you were. Some of you guys, if you in this energy right now, you gonna have a wake up call and realize how exhausting it is to be around these people. And I feel like it took you to realize what it is that you have and don't have, you know, to walk away from these people, comparing yourself to them. Not saying you in competition with them, but I feel like some of you guys, you just realized you were around a bunch of people that either one, didn't have no life, or for two, they were slowing you down. Maybe they had some things going on, but you felt like you wasn't moving. So it's all about you bailing out of a certain lifestyle, walking away from certain friends and an environment, so you can get your money up, so you can stay focused, so you can have order and structure and stability in your own personal life. But yeah, this is looking like a personal reading for my Leos. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands reverse. Some of you guys, you may like I said, with the Ace of Wands reverse, and we seen that passion card, you may have you don't have the desire to sleep around no more. You don't have, some of you guys, you may have also lost your job, or you had to quit, because I'm seeing a slowdown in money, a slowdown in a job, or a slowdown in career or something. It's just giving delays. Yeah, I just feel like this is a time for you right now to fall back, get you some rest, and take some time out to think about what it is that you want to do moving forward with the Ace of Wands reverse. Because I feel like at this point, y'all really don't even have the energy. I feel like you're trying to figure this thing out, this thing called life. You're trying to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it, you know, because I feel like at right now, at this point, you may really don't have the energy to like move. But eventually something will come in mind, because we got unexpected blessings. Something's going to pop up. Some of you guys, you may end up being an influencer. Maybe that's something that came to mind as you just lay down and sit and think about what it is that you want to do. Some of you guys just decided to quit your job and be an influencer. The rest of you guys, you may still have that job, but you feel like you're not making enough money. So if you're not making enough money, you like, okay, I'm gonna do a little side hustle. I'm gonna be an influencer. Some of you guys, that is one of your gifts. That could be the unexpected blessing because I'm looking at gift. So some of you guys, you could have a gift, a calling in regards of being an influencer, whatever that is when it comes to speaking up about something, whether you want to start a podcast, whether you want to talk about your life, I don't know. But some of y'all definitely have a gift. I'm hearing gift of gab. Like you got a gift in regards of communication. Like you know how to talk. You know, it's giving somebody who is smart. I'm hearing power of the tongue. So just take what resonates. Some of you guys, you may end up quitting your job and then being an influencer. The rest of you guys, you may keep the job, even though you feel like you ain't going nowhere, it ain't making that much money. You may keep the job and do a, a side hustle and be an influencer. That won't be for everybody. But this is all about using your gift, whatever gift that you have, and putting things into action, using it, utilizing your gift. Because I feel like you're going to be in a position of power. We got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, these people ain't loyal to you. Yeah, you don't have the desire to talk to these people. Yeah, this is people that's trying to influence you to, you know, give them something. This is reverting back to the friend situation, but I feel like you're going to end up dropping them. I feel like once you figure out what it is that you're going to do next moving forward in your life, I feel like you're going to just drop these people because you know these people don't have good intent. You feel like these people they're not loyal to you. And you not only that, you feel like they don't make good decisions. So why would you be around people that don't make the good decisions when it comes to their money, when it comes to their stability? Is giving your friends are just not secure themselves in their own life. With friends and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They're not stable in their own life. Like I said, even if they present themselves to be stable right now, even if they got a little bit motion, right? Even if you feel like it's more than you, it ain't enough to it ain't enough to basically stand for long term because the lack of money management. And I feel like you see that. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's spiritually woke for real, that has some form of wake up call, a realization about something or just everything around you in your life because you feel like it's just not it anymore. But yeah, we got the star reverse. Yeah, they're not secure within their own life, within their own self, in their own finances for real. I feel like you gave up on them. You gave up on having options if you were in situationships with people. You gave up on people that just don't have a future with the star reverse. These people don't have no future. These people really you can't even look up to for real because they unstable. Like I said, some of y'all, group of y'all, some of y'all friends do got motion, but it ain't gonna last that long if they are blowing their money up and not managing it. The rest you guys, that you don't, like I said, you may have some bum friends and you just don't want to tag along anymore because they don't inspire you. They lost themselves. They lack guidance in their life. You know, they're not people to look up to. These are people that don't have a future. Some of you guys, you could have an Aquarius in your chart, or you could have an Aquarius around you. Don't have to be. Some of y'all had to dump an Aquarius person if you were in a situationship with an Aquarius. You had to cut ties with that person if you were sleeping with them. Even if you was in a relationship, you probably just felt like it's just not it anymore. It's just not going anywhere. Yeah, you don't care. I feel like you feel as if you need to avoid a disaster. You need to avoid these people that really don't even care about you for real. That's what you coming to terms with, Leo. You realizing that people really don't care. People don't really love you for real. You just feel like they just want to drag you down. But it's telling me that people will definitely be in their feelings because even though they don't get it right now, because they may be asleep, but I feel like you saving yourself. If nobody is saving you, if nobody inspiring you to level up, you feel like, okay, I'm gonna remove myself. I'm gonna save myself. Ain't nobody gonna save me. I'm gonna have to save myself. You don't care how they feel. You're going to you're going to let the tower fall. You don't care how mad they get. Some of you guys, you walked away from a Scorpio or a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Whether this is in the form of a friendship, maybe one of your friends is Aquarius or a Capricorn or a water sign. I don't know, but or Scorpio or and a lover. One of these. Some of you guys, you walked away from your options. Some of you guys, if you was in a relationship, you walked away from that relationship. And the rest of you guys, you walked away from friends. You're avoiding a tower. And you don't feel bad about walking away. Look, Queen of Cups, King of Cups reversed. Some of y'all definitely was in a relationship, but maybe it wasn't no love there. They wasn't in love with you and you wasn't in love with them, child. And like I said, y'all can take it as y'all see it. Because some of y'all is just in the form of friendship, but or both. Yeah, yeah. You get peace back. You get good karma. Things start to balance out for you. Some of you guys could have Libra in your chart. Don't have to be, but I feel like you just don't care. You want peace. You want balance in your life. You want things to go in your favor. And that's what you're getting because you decided to pull away and be alone. And you know what's crazy? The more you hold back from people, the more peaceful you are, and the more people speculate of what it is that you got going on in your life. They want to know how your life is. They want to know if things are turning in your favor. Literally, these are people with no jobs, no type of achievements in their life. But these are also people who's not educated when it comes to making better decisions. They're not educated in making better decisions at all. You the more wiser one, you the more stronger one. You see everything. Like I said, I feel like I'm talking to a Leo, or you could have a Leo placement, but that is waking up, you know, and seeing everything. They're not woke. The people you leaving behind, they're not getting the picture. They're not going to understand on why you walked away, why you're not doing the same thing anymore. And I don't even think they want to know. I mean, I don't think they want to change. Like I said, these people could just be lost. Maybe you was just a lost soul with them, and then you realize like, that's when you woke up, child. You got up out of there. These are not the cards. I'm gonna clarify with these again. Yeah, I just feel like you're not holding on to something or people or an environment that's just draining you, that don't inspire you to be. But that, if it's not taking you far, you're not getting in it. You're not being around nobody. If they are not uplifting you, if they're not, you know, doing anything to get you to the next stage in life, as far as leveling up, I just feel like you realize it's just a waste of energy, a waste of time. Yeah, I told you these people was using your energy. They was draining your energy. And some of y'all, these are people that probably wanted you to step out with them every day. Especially if you somebody from the streets. You had a wake up call. I'm gonna take it as it come out. We got envy, resentful, competitive, discontent, but it's reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's not like I stated before. I don't feel like it's not a competition. It just like it doesn't excite you anymore. It's not fun anymore. This is not your passion. This is not what you really want. I feel like you're not mad at anybody. You don't look at anybody as competition. I feel like you competing with yourself. That's all. That's all. I told you, you got people scared watching you. Yeah, you got people paranoid. We got nurturing, and then we got chaos. And that card came out earlier. Yep, they scared because they can't use you anymore. You stop giving. They wonder what you're giving to. They're wondering what you're tending to. People are speculating. They're wondering what are you doing? What are you tending to? If you ain't got time to go out, if you ain't got time to smoke, if you ain't got time to drink, if you ain't got time to hang out, what are you doing? They're speculating. They're wondering what you're doing because you're not giving them none of your attention. Like I say, you're not mad at them. You're not. This ain't no competition. You competing with your the old you, and it makes people feel insecure because, like I said, they wonder who you tending to. It's like, okay, Leo ain't tending to me no more. Leo don't want to f with me no more. Leo don't want to be around me no more. What is Leo doing? Who they giving to? Nah, you just grew up. That's all. You came to be very wise. Some of y'all, if you got kids and you feel like you ain't been really tending to your kids as a parent because you've been out here on these streets or just paying attention to people and being distracted by people, place, and things, you doing it. You tending to your kids, especially if you a man. If you a man and you be out here on these streets and doing the most, and you when you was doing the most, I feel like you starting to really wake up and realize that that lifestyle, the way of being is just not it. You wanna be a better parent, a better father, even a better mother if you a mom. And not only that, you want to set a good example for your future, for your kids and your grandkids. Because you know that if you got kids, if you got grandkids, and you doing stuff that don't matter, that just holding you back, you know that they're watching. And I feel like that's what you don't want them to do. You don't want them to follow you. It's all about Leo setting a good example for the community, for their family, for their kids, for their grandkids, whatever it may be. Some of y'all may become a mentor to children. Maybe you may become a mentor or an influencer online or both. Like I said, some of y'all know how to talk. Y'all could be somebody who is smart. Y'all got to get the gap. Listen, y'all is giving somebody who is wise, who been there, done that, and want to bring some level of awareness to. I'm hearing the youth, whether this is the community or in your household or kids, that you have, whatever. Yeah, people gonna be mad because we got chaos right there. The more wiser, the more stronger you are and the decisions that you are making and the moves that you are making, you're going to have people mad about it, trying to bring you down. So the more you speak your truth, whether you tell them, listen, I can't do this no more, I don't do that no more, I can't F with you no more, they're going to be mad because I feel like you allowing everything that once was holding you back when it comes to people, you letting it fall away out of your life. Like I said, some of y'all blocking people, some of y'all not blocking people. You just letting them fall away. You're not reaching out. You're not asking to do anything with anybody or anymore. Like losing you, people feel like losing you is like is messing them up. But mind you, these are people that are lost. They don't have no future. All they like to do is just go out and play the field and hang out and do. I'm giving in my third eye, I'm getting the devil card. People that still holding on to their old toxic ways of being and their bad habits, their addictions. Somebody's or people or lives are going in a circle while you are elevating. You decided to just disconnect from everything and everybody. And some of y'all did it with no explanation. But some of y'all, you had to tell somebody the truth if they just kept trying to come back around. Like, listen, homie, I'm on something different. I got to take care of my kids, or I need to set a better example for the youth. Like, I feel like I'm a bad example and I don't want to be that. Like, it's something like that. Yeah. If you was a player or if you was out here doing all of that, it's gone because you realize it's just a dead end situation. Because I'm hearing the dog in you is gone, child. For some of y'all players, or you used to be a player, right? It's over. You feel like it's exhausting. Even sleeping around is exhausting. You feel like you're burnt out. Like I said, I stated before, it's confirming what I said. Some of y'all need to get y'all some rest. You may be delaying things, but you still could be in transition right now. You still could be in the beginning stages, or this is just confirming some, like I said, just take what resonates. But eventually it says it right here, you will have a positive influence on other people's life once you get your stuff back in order and figure out what it is that you want to do moving forward. Some people may not like it because they still stuck doing the same thing without you. Some people speculating on wanting to know what you're doing. All they know is that you don't want to be around them no more. A lot of y'all focusing on your kids, you nurturing yourself, you nurturing your health, you nurturing, like I said, if you don't got no kids, no little ones, you probably got grandkids, whatever, right? Whatever it is. But it's giving somebody who is eventually coming from a bad, toxic lifestyle to going to a better, healthier lifestyle. You go from bad influence to a good influence. That's what I'm seeing. It's all about setting a good example for the community, for the youth, whoever. I'm getting that energy. Okay. Is there anything else that I'm missing in this situation for Leo? So we gotta just make this a personal spread because some of y'all, this is personal. Okay, let's hurry up. We got mystery, unknown, enigma, illusion, confusion. Yeah, you leaving people confused because I feel like you coming off as like a mystery. Like people think that you dealing with somebody in the background because you're not saying anything or the way you present yourself now. I feel like you just changing, but you doing everything in secret. You keeping things to yourself. You're confusing people. You are a enigma to other people. People don't know. They speculating, but they don't know. You're giving off this private, mysterious energy. Some of y'all have Scorpio in y'all chart or an Aquarius, but that's the energy you present yourself to be. Yeah, people are missing you. People from the past, old flings, thinking about you. And it's sad because some of you guys, these are people that may have left you a long time ago. before you cut everybody off and move and change your life. But you got old people from the past that's definitely thinking about you. They wonder what you're doing. I told you, people are speculating. They wonder what you're doing. Some people wonder who you with because you've been MIA. Yeah, I feel like it could be somebody that's good. I told you, did not state that the people you left behind, eventually they going to go down a hole financially. They going to burn a hole in their pocket because they lack money management. They don't have a plan. They don't have order. They don't have structure. They thought they was winning before, but they're not. We got money problems, work, material things, success. The same people you left behind are the same people that basically went broke or broker, because some of y'all was already dealing with bums, whether it was bum friends, bum family members, bum lovers. Things got worse when you walked away, literally. And I strongly feel like it was your energy that was keeping people alive, yo. Your energy, it says it all. You didn't belong. You didn't fit in. That wasn't your circle. Those wasn't your people. But the moment you step away, everything in their life just start to just crumble when it comes to their money, their material life, because we got material things. Yeah, everything that they thought they had is being removed, is gone. Things are not as valuable anymore. I'm hearing things depreciate. Things are, it's just not what it is. Material things mean nothing if they don't have order and structure in their life. And some of y'all, you were dealing with shallow people. And the ones that left you behind that thought that they had more than you and they thought they had more better HOs than you, better options than you, they thought that that was it. No, that's not it. Material things mean nothing if you don't know what you're doing with it. But just know that people are missing you. These are people that's struggling right now. And some of them that was already struggling, they're struggling even more. Yeah, you went down a whole nother path. Did not say they speculating. We got hitting meaning, vague. We got speculate. I'm telling you, people are wondering where you went, where you going. You went down another path. Where you go? Telling you. But I feel like you are a mystery to everybody, and they want to know what path that you go down without them because you ain't around no more. You ain't holding them up no more. But that's their life, their journey. Y'all have your own life, your own journey. That's not who you are anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo. I hope it resonates. Y'all take care.